Hello everybody, welcome back to the cabin. Welcome back to Commonwealth Flipper. Crazy sales, I gotta tell you about it in just a second, but there's a different topic as well. I had an experience, matter of fact, this video might be out on Commonwealth Picker. I don't know what I've titled it. I don't know what I'm gonna title this one, but I wanna talk about Goodwill. I wanna talk about me. Actually, I don't wanna talk about Goodwill. I wanna talk about me. I want to talk about, I used to donate to Goodwill all the time. This isn't anything against Goodwill. I've done videos where I've talked about that before. But I have been looking for different places to donate for different reasons, because most of what I donate isn't resellable, right? So it's not like the resellers are going to be mad at me for not putting good stuff out there in the Goodwill. There's a different reason. We've been donating to a couple different places. We still donate out of convenience to Goodwill, but now I don't think I'm going to even do that. I'm going to store up my stuff and take it to a different place. I want to talk about that a little bit, talk about your opinions about donating, and crazy sales. Let's take a look. As I'm walking back here, I'm realizing that I only have the short ladder here today. I have the tall ladder back there, and I need to get that. So I'm going to have to, well, I might be able to get it with that ladder. I got it down, and we're going to talk about it in just a second. But before I do, I got to let you in on a little bit of a secret. Then we're going to talk about 4 sales, maybe 5, I think. And then the topic of the day, which is donating stuff to thrift stores, Goodwill, charities, whatever you donate to. All right, the secret is, see that tub back there? And then there's another tub there. And then there's a bunch of stuff already packaged up. This is packaged up. All of this we just did. Still have to package up a bunch from the last video. This is just an hour after we finished filming. Maybe an hour and a half. Took a while to package those up after we finished filming the last video. And I mentioned good sales on the last video. We had a couple of insane days on eBay. A total of 74 purchases, 61 sales, which is an awful lot of sales. And just today's video, just the video we're going to do right now, is over $1,500 in sales. And then that one was like $800 in sales. So actually that should have been C24, about $900 in sales on that video. So absolutely crazy numbers. And then it slowed way down today, which is really good because I have now put the store on vacation. As you see, this should be in the last day or so of vacation, not because I'm taking a vacation, but because we're moving everything out from inside, from the eBay cave, from the room outside the eBay cave, from the room outside the eBay cave. We're taking out there to the Supply Hut and going to get it organized, and then I'm going to work on the video that shows you that whole process over there. But let's take a look at these sales. This one right here, if you remember the last video, is a Mr. Christmas skating pond rink thing. This is that giant glass pendant, by the way. And this right here is another Santa, Mr. Christmas Santa ski slope this time. And this one will need to be packaged up fairly carefully. And then we'll have to find a box for this one. But this one sold, check it out. This is the second one of these I've sold. I bought one in Arizona last year, but it was a different style. And this one sold for $129.95 plus shipping, fully tested. My wife put it together. And we have video of it, and that's what brought the big bucks, when you can show everybody that it's all there and it's working. I love selling multiple, especially DVDs. This one's a kind of a no-brainer. And it is 4 of the last 5 Simpsons DVDs used, around $46 plus shipping for the whole lot of them. And this one went to Heather, I think. Yeah, it looks like Heather is the name. Thank you so much for the deal. Curtis is going to love Christmas this year. Keep the Simpsons finds coming. I hope that a lot of Simpsons stuff's worth money and some of it isn't. But, you know, DVDs don't carry a whole lot of value. But there are still people that want to buy them. And if you put them out there, you're going to sell them eventually if you have the right price on them. I hope that you and your family have wonderful holidays. The new shed looks wonderful. You are an inspiration to us all. Well, thank you. And you have a kind heart. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that, Heather. Thank you for the purchase. And I hope you have a Merry Christmas, and hope Curtis likes it. Sold a Baby Hugs. I like Baby Hugs and Baby Tugs. Those sell pretty good. They sell for a little bit more than the regular Care Bears. I think this is the end of the road for my Care Bears. You may got a giant Care Bear lot out there. They don't go for huge money. Oh, look, I got a Care Bear cousin up there. Check it out. Oh, no, there's one more. I just saw another Care Bear up there. See that one? All right, anyway, baby tugs. They go for decent money. 60, you know, if you can buy them for $1 or $2, $16 for that one, plus shipping. Do you ever have something you buy and you just never list and it just stares at you every day? Well, that's what this was. I had it sitting over there for so long. Now this guy's staring at me right here. I haven't listed that one. And this is what they call them, Cupid Awake and then Cupid Asleep. I think that's what they are. And I bought it for $1. I'm like, somebody's going to want that thing. And they don't sell for a lot, but I think I got $14 on it plus shipping. I'll take it. All right, if you normally watch this channel, Commonwealth Flipper channel, you'll know I rail against Goodwill every once in a while. I don't have anything, you know, against Goodwill per se. I think they've gone astray a little bit in their original mission, and they still do good work, especially in certain pockets across the country, training people who wouldn't otherwise have a job. But a lot of that money comes in through grants. It doesn't even come in through the money that they make. But all of that aside, I just think that there probably are some better options for people to donate to, seeing all the things that we talk about with the Goodwill all the time. I just think there's better opportunities out there. Whenever this topic comes up, people talk about Salvation Army and how come you never donate there? How come you never go there and do your thrifting? Because I talk about rarely going to the Goodwill around here because it just isn't great. It's okay. I can find stuff from time to time, but it's not amazing. And the answer simply is there are no Salvation Army thrift shops around here. There just aren't any. There are very few thrift shops at all. Very few charity thrift shops. Now, I have found two, and if you watched, and we've donated now to one of them, but we're going to start donating to a different one. If you watched the Commonwealth Picker video this last week, that's the place we're going to start putting things aside for. They do amazing work. They're doing things the way that you would think that a charity donation place should do them. And they do sell some things. They give a ton away, and they try to make sure they go to the right people. And we're doing this auction for them. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. Andrea is just an amazing soul over there, an amazing person. And so this is up for auction right now. At last checked, it was $200 and something. And I just hope that whoever's bidding on it is going to plan on paying for it, obviously. I imagine. I've never had that happen, by the way. No, I take that back. One time, one of our charity auctions. So this audience is amazing and generous. But what I'm going to do out there, probably in the supply hut out there, which you haven't seen the video for that, but you're going to see it really, really quickly. It's open, it's functioning, it's working. We're selling items, finally, that we're taking pictures from in there. It's working beautifully. We just love it. So I'm going to have a bin on standby, something like that, a big one, out there in the supply hut, where things, either things that don't sell, or maybe things that we find in bundles, we're going to put into that bin that aren't really sellable, but would be very useful for families in need. Certain dinnerware sets, maybe even our own stuff, you know, our old furniture or something, take it in there. I buy TVs from time to time for different places, and I might replace them and, you know, take different TVs to them. I think there's tons of stuff. Clothes, when you buy clothes in a lot and pick off the ones you want to resell, donate the rest. Shoes, we're going to go ahead and donate it to them because they're giving away a large portion of it to the community of people who are in need, and they're managing it well. They're not just carte blanche, here you go, take this, whatever, and people taking advantage of it. They're actively managing it and building relationships with the people, and it's just amazing. If you get a chance, go watch that video. But we're going to make a commitment throughout this holiday season, you know, through Christmas into the new year and throughout the new year, to really make a conscious effort of not doing the convenient thing, which is donating to the Goodwill down here, but actually keeping that stuff and making a donation. And it's a good bit away. It's 35 minutes away from us, but we go down there often. We're going to start making donations to them, hopefully build a relationship with them, and maybe find some other cool stuff and do some auctions for them, some fundraisers, because they do amazing stuff with what they sell. They feed people at Thanksgiving and all kinds of great stuff. If you haven't had a chance, go over there and check that video out and tell me in the comments, are you donating to Goodwill? Are you donating to Salvation Army? Do you have a special place you donate used goods to? Let me know in the comments. All right, y'all, I promised that we would announce this on the Commonwealth Flipper channel as quickly as we were going to release it. So today, as you're watching this video, these are live over on CommonwealthPicker.com. Reagan, would you tell them about this year's ornament that you and Blue Ridge Mama designed?
We decided to do Pepper.
Pepper?
And
did you do Pepper?
Yeah.
The star of the show.
And you got her little ear missing because they had to clip it off, and she's tangled in little lights.
She would never do that, would you?
Never.
Show them the back.
This one's mine, so it does have
Oh, that's
that,
right.
but
Okay, so Chris and Shannon gave them to you. Shannon is always sweet enough to make you your own ornament. Now you have 3 of them.
Yep.
And you'll see them out here probably on the tree later this year.
I will sign a number, I don't know, 40, 50 of them?
40 of them. So you're going to sign a number 40 of them. And so first come, first serve. So she'll number them probably in a silver. What do you think?
Yeah,
Think it'll have to be silver because it's red?
Silver or black, probably.
Okay. So Reagan will sign those, and then I don't know if y'all remember, but do you remember that cat picture back there? We were giving you hints right there. There's the original drawing. Maybe we should auction that off for charity. Speaking of charity, Reagan, we're going to give $1 of each of these ornaments. Matter of fact, we've already done it, to a fundraiser that John Cincinnati Picker has been doing. I'll link the information below and in the comments. It's really awesome. And we give $1 from every single sale out of CommonwealthPicker.com to something. Yep. And we're going to do that here. These go really, really quick, Reagan. Do you remember how fast they went last year?
Yeah.
Was it a day?
I
think it was just over 24 hours. What do you think? What's your guess for this year? How fast are they going to go?
Probably like a day to like a day and a half.
Oh, you think it'll take longer?
No.
No, it'll be shorter.
Oh.
I don't know. You might be right. We'll see. I think it's going to go quicker because there's more people watching this channel this year than last year and more than the year before. Do you remember what the previous ornaments were?
Yeah, the first one was an Anima Man with...
Actually, it was an Animan.
Yeah.
Right? It was that one, right?
Yeah. And the second one, the one last year, was Sophie with a little Santa hat on
Sophie. And this year you picked Pepper.
Yeah.
And I think it looks terrific. You guys did an amazing job. You're awesome. And thanks for all the work you do. You're going to package up every single one of these. You're going to sign every single one of these. So we give $1 away. And Reagan gets a good portion of it as well. And we just can't thank you enough. And we want to thank Shannon and Chris as well. Chris went out of his way to come meet us yesterday for the transaction. I don't want to show you the invoice over here, but I want to read it to you so I give the right shout out. It is Fred and Charlie Designs at gmail.com. 2-of-a-kind custom designs. Find them on Facebook, Fred and Charlie Designs at gmail.com. I mean, check it out. It's vinyl, y'all. It takes a lot of work to do that. She puts a lot of work into it. So if you ever need anything like that, maybe you're a creator out there, you can hit them up. They're super awesome. And Pepper's excited, huh?
Yeah, she's
excited to have your own ornament. She's been the star this year of the show for sure.
Yeah.
Reagan, thank you very, very much. I appreciate it.
Bye. And don't forget your sticker at CommonwealthPicker.com.
Some of our older Vera Bradley is selling, and it doesn't matter how much I sell. It still is a full bucket. All the time. I could sell 10 of these and it would still be jam-packed. It's biblical. Anyway, that one right there, pretty good shape. That one right there sold for $17.95 plus shipping. Next one is going to James. James, thank you for the purchase. Buying it for, I don't know if I should say this, buying it for your wife. Well, I guess I just said it. And it is a Wii game. I gotta find it here. Game Party. And I think it was sold for just under 10 bucks. So we usually make $4.50 when it sells for that. And you know, we'll take it. Thank you for the kind message. He says, thanks, brother. And then he says, in parentheses, Hulk voice. Should have worn my Hulk Hogan shirt today instead of Ultimate Warrior. Hey, y'all. Allie bought 2 things, and I really do appreciate it. And she left a funny message. And you'll see the second part. Well, I'll tell you the message. I'll read it. Sometimes I summarize messages, y'all, because people write messages to me. And sometimes it's a little long to put on a video, but they're funny. And I appreciate all of the kind sentiments. So if you write something and you don't get the whole thing back, my apologies. But the videos are long enough as it is. But I want to read this one. It was pretty funny. These, and that was 40 plus shipping. And this Barney right here, which is a vintage Barney, sold for $13, free shipping. So they'll go together. Ali says, so happy to see you had my favorite shoes listed, but I'm sure you're happier to see them leave. And she says, and Barney, exclamation point. I suffered years of nonstop video torture when my boys were little, so I've been collecting all things Barney in secret for years in preparation to give it to their kids. I love it. She just want to say thanks for the knowledge. Your time and effort are much appreciated. Wishing you, your family, and critters the best. Bubble I can't even talk. Bubble bucks, please. So we are putting those in. We forget from time to time, y'all. Forgive us. It's difficult to go back and look at all the messages and get it all straight, but we try our very best, and we're getting most of it right most of the time. The next one, I've been making a mental note in my head. I gotta get up on this ladder again. to always remember that this is back here. It has been in the store a long time. It came from the 127 sale, not this year, but last year. And it took us a little while to get it listed, but it's been up in the store for probably a year now. Let me put it down and get down. Whew. Okay, and that right there, little pharmacy display, that sold for $69.95 plus shipping. Do you remember that video the other day about sell-through rate? Well, this had no sell-through rate because nobody had it out there. And I'm like, you know what? Somebody's going to want this. Some teacher somewhere, something. Somebody's going to want it. That's not broken. It's just not hooked up right. Nope, it's falling apart. At any rate, somebody wanted it. $70 plus shipping. The next one I'm going to show you a picture of. I'm going to put it up on the screen here. And it's one of these three right here. And I have a whole bunch more stored inside. This is what I hope will be the first of many sales. Can't remember the exact amount I'm into these. It can't be much. I could figure it out. But I think it's under $3. Pretty darn sure it's under $3 a piece. And this one sold for $19 plus shipping. But the beauty of it is we have hundreds of these things. So hopefully, and I haven't even got the boxes in that I'm going to ship them out in yet. I ordered them from SupplyHut the other day. And I think I'm going to box them up in a certain way. Well, I'll show you in a future video, I guess. You could do the tubes. They're a little bit more. You could actually do it a cheaper way. But I'm not going to talk about that right now either. We'll show you on a video later. And this one's going out to David. And David, I think, saw this. I posted a picture in the group over there, the Trash Cash group. And I think he bought one before anybody knew I even had them. My wife and adult kids started reselling this year. Your videos have been helpful. Thank you. Just want to say thanks for giving back to the community. We are Davo and Lizzie's Cache storefront. Did I got that right? Okay, only 3 months into this, really. Love finding things that are undervalued and possibly heading to the landfill and matching them with people that know their value. Keep it up. We appreciate it. Love the poster. We love Disney collectibles. Just sourced over 400 Disney ornaments trying to get them up. Awesome. Congrats, and I hope that this is the first of many, many sales. Put a pretty decent investment into these, but I absolutely love multi-quantity, and hopefully we'll show you more of that as we go through the year. You know what? Now that we did that one, let's just pop up the other one right here because it sold as well. And this one sold to a viewer as well. I don't expect that well, I don't know. Maybe this is one of those things that viewers buy. This is my absolute favorite right here. It's Scrooge McDuck, as you can see in the picture. Hi, Kevin. Pops here from Grams and Pops Vintage on YouTube. I saw these in the Trash to Cash Discord and had to have the Scrooge poster. There you go. Would love some bubble bucks included if you have any left. Thanks for listing this, Corey, a.k.a. Pops. So very, very cool. I like this one. I've also bundled them up in groups of 2 and in groups of 3, which I mentioned in the video the other day. And pretty excited about these. I've just got to get down the packaging correctly for speed reasons to make it worth it. But to have 3, I guess 5 listings that just churn out probably for years and years and years and end up making us some money, that's pretty good. I'm really excited about some of these, and you'll see some in the future too. 2 more Coke ornaments, actually 3 more Coke ornaments are headed out of here. These are going out to Tracy. Tracy, thank you. She says, happy holidays, Kevin, and the whole CWP family. Wishing you health, wealth, and happiness in 2023. Kevin, don't forget to cheer for my Dodgers. Not a chance. Not happening. Angels fan. She says, Reagan already put her ornament on the tree. I guess that's last year. Blessings, Tracy. Hey, we got to get those up this year. And we have one more tree to decorate now out in the SupplyHut. I'm getting a little excited here. Maybe within a week or so, we'll get the trees out. I got to get moved in out there first. Oddly enough, I had never picked up one of these, and there are different types. This is 1986, the old Halloween bucket from McDonald's. Man, I need my big ladder. And Patrick, I think you're a viewer. I think maybe you bought something earlier today. Well, I appreciate it. And that sold quickly. You know, that's kind of what's happening, y'all. So many people are following the store. I find that I put up items and they sell long before anybody who's not a viewer could even see it, which is wonderful. And we put this out there for a good price because really some of them go for more than $22.95 plus shipping. Put it out there for a good price, and it sold super fast. Keep an eye out for those. I buy that kind of stuff all the time, but I have never bought the McDonald's one, so I don't know how I missed it, but I'm going to find them all the time now. Sold another ornament. This is an elf with a little penguin cooler. Oh, it's pretty cool. Can y'all see that? No glare? $6.95 plus shipping. Sold to Pamela. Hi, Kevin. I'm a retired first grade teacher. Bless your heart. I started reselling last year during COVID since I couldn't sub for extra income. I've learned so much from watching your channel. Really love your Trash to Cash podcast. Well, our Trash to Cash podcast. And I'm glad somebody enjoys it out there. You guys crack me up. My eBay stories, grannies, goodies. I appreciate your honesty and family values. Keep up the good work and enjoy your little history lessons as well. Man, I was tempted to do a couple history lessons. I was going to do one on this one right here, but I figured this video is going to be long enough, so I better cut it short. Let's just say there was going to be Roman history, early church history. There's going to be some great stuff. Modern American history, and it was going to be full of wonderful stuff. Maybe someday. Traveler Refreshed, $6.95 plus shipping. All right, y'all, Turner has a sale, and it took us a while. I needed Turner's help. I needed his help because I had to get up there. But we had this Tigger over here. We had this. Where's the other Tigger? Nope, there's another Tigger back there. And then we had this Tigger. And we couldn't figure out which one it was, so we had to find it, and Turner figured it out. This is the 18-inch Tigger. Mm-hmm. That's right, and Tigger comes from Winnie the Pooh. Who's your favorite Winnie the Pooh character?
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh. Well, there you go. Not Eeyore, not Big Sad Eeyore. Oh, bother. And this one right here sold to Des, and it sold for, let me go look, I can't remember. It sold for $15, Turner, plus shipping. And we're going to scrunch it down and put it in a 12 by 12 by 12, or 12 by 12 by 8 box. And you're definitely going to make enough money to do what? $7,
spend $1, donate $1. Bye.
Haven't sold club head covers in a while, and sold three. Three are headed out of here today. Cobra Amp. I think this one was $13 plus shipping. Not great condition for the R5. $7 plus shipping. And came across these the other day. You don't come across generic Titleist head covers very often. And I knew they would be quick sellers because they can go with just about anything. And these right here went for $24 plus shipping. Somebody wants treats. Sold Fair Warning to Byron, and I don't know. Oh boy, here comes Pepper. That must be it right there. Yeah, that one right there only sold for $4.25 plus shipping. I'm glad Byron got a good deal on it. He says he's redecorating his, I guess it's his eBay space, one of the walls with records, and this is going to be the first one on the wall, kind of like what we're doing in here, or what we did in here. Got one there. I've got a couple back there. At any rate, Byron, thank you. I appreciate it. And I saw your request for Bubble Bucks, and we sold this M&M ornament. I don't suggest picking up M&M stuff. I don't suggest picking up a lot of Coke stuff, but you know what? Christmas can get you some sales. This one sold for $4.95 plus shipping. Yep, that's what it is. $4.95 plus shipping. Hi, Kevin. I love all your videos on Picker and Flipper. I also love M&M's and Vintage Christmas. There you go. So I had to pick this up. I've had a hard time selling my Vintage Christmas because I don't want to give it up. I hear you. Love the idea of buying from other resellers. Keep up the good work. From Stephanie at Rustland Stuff, Texas. Rustland Stuff. I got that right? No, I don't have it right. Rust and Stuff, Texas, on eBay. Throwing some Bubble Bucks. Thanks. I love how my wife is cheap like me. She's like, I'm not passing up $4.95 plus shipping. And that is the old Hunchback of Notre Dame posable figure, $4.95 plus shipping. Some of you may remember the 8-track buy we had. That's over on the Garage Sale Nation channel. And we sold a bunch of those 8-tracks, but we still have a few stragglers. And I bet that's it right there. Yep, Aerosmith and Toys in the Attic. I'm pretty sure that's the one it was. And we had a viewer purchase it because they're going to use it to test some 8-track players that they just got. So I hope that works for you. And so that is Susan, eBay store name AZ Cats. Arizona Cats, I assume. A, or maybe it's A to Z Cats. And the Cats is with a Z at the end of it. So awesome. New reseller 10 months ago. Very cool, Susan. Best of luck to you. Sold a Tupperware lid. And this one is out the door. I think it's $7 plus shipping on that one. So just under 12 bucks out the door. Chris picked up some ET earrings right there. I like those. And Chris, I appreciate that. And Baxter West is the eBay store. And we'll see if we can get you some bubble bucks in there as well. I gotta remember. Hopefully I don't mess this up. I got a lot to ship. And check this out. I forgot this on the last one. It's an old metal tin sign. We'll have to find a place in the new shed for this one. Maybe I'll put it up in here. I don't know. Welcome to the cabin. There you go. How cool is that? I would love to take a little vacation there. And from one of our best viewers, you guys are amazing and always so kind, Lori, Dan, and Lori Kelleher. So thank you. And Casey, thank you so much for that sign.
Hi guys, my name's Draken, and we're going to be seeing what's sold out of the Commonwealth Picker store. But first of all, I would just like to address this beautiful outfit. I just got home from gym, so this is why I look like this. And also, I am standing up. I don't even know if you can see me because it is a mess in here because people have been working hard to take pictures and stuff. But I would just like to show you. Oh, okay. I think that was a cat. The Barbies. Oh, there's an Enderman in there too. Like, look at all the Barbies. That is crazy. But anyways, let's see what's sold out of the CWP store. Liza, I'm pretty sure that's how you say your name. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Got an Animal Man and a fanny pack. And Neil got a tumbler, the white one with all the logos on it. And he is Happy Hound trading on eBay, I'm pretty sure. Alright guys, bye. And don't forget your sticker at CommonwealthPicker.com.
Before I forget and we head on into the eBay cave, we got some really cool sales in there as well. Just wanted to remind y'all that we're doing the charity 50/50 auctions and some straight auctions where all the money's going to certain places. We're doing all kinds of different charities. The major ones are, of course, Isaiah 117, and that's a local one, so we don't split that on eBay. We actually donate the money. And there are some directly on eBay, which I prefer because it's a lot easier to just do the 50/50 split right on eBay. And so we're doing St. Jude. We'll do that on multiple things. You know, we're doing the Enderman ornaments right there, but we're going to do some other things as well. The original mug that we haven't sold for a long time, I kept a whole box and we're down to that over there. Maybe the Commonwealth picker bag that we don't sell right now. We kept one ornament to do. Reagan's ornaments. We got some other stuff down here. We got some stuff inside that we want to auction off. And definitely keep track if there's a particular group you want to give to or not give to. Keep track of it. And you can look in the description, and the description of the auction will tell you where it's headed. Also want to do one probably not on that auction, probably through Reagan's Ornaments on CommonwealthPicker.com, and we'll give a portion of that to John, Cincinnati Pickers, doing a fundraiser for an orphanage down in Peru. He doesn't know, I haven't asked him about this, but we're going to go through that link and donate to there. He's got his Ricky merchandise over there too. Y'all should go check that out. And so we're excited to do this stuff. It's fun. And some of them we do 50/50 auctions, and some of them we just give straight out the whole amount. And you guys are super generous to us and to these charities. Sold another NWO decal. There you go. These are headed out of here. We sell these for 10 bucks a piece. And they're pretty darn easy to ship. Just find a piece of cardboard that's exactly that size, put it underneath or on top, and slide it in a poly bag. Sold 3 more of the Duro decals. These are going to Des, I think. So thank you. These are pretty cool. They're going to be selling for a long time. This is 3 different ones. They all look similar, but they are a little different. Sold a Dale Earnhardt polo, and this came from a great sale. Fire on the Wire sale is what we called it. But this one was going to be a slow seller. It's Winner's Circle, which isn't a great brand name. You know that if you listen to Eric OBX and Chernock and all those guys over there, Tim. And anyway, it's still sold. 16 something plus shipping. And that one to BuckeyesForThrifting.com. I don't think I have a name here. My wife and I have been watching your channel for over a year. I was reselling as a hobby since 2000, but turned it into a business the last few years. I was looking to start a YouTube channel soon. However, we recently had a house fire. All my inventory has been moved to a storage unit. I would really appreciate a shout out in hopes of moving my inventory faster. Proceeds from some categories are going to go to the Red Cross because they helped us within hours of the fire. BuckeyesForThrifting.com. Wow, I'm so sorry to hear that. And keep us updated. Send me a message on IG. I'll check it out. Sold a Clemson sweatshirt. And that's not even branded. Campus Heritage. So not like a Nike or anything. It's sold for $22 plus shipping. It's a little kid's Nike jacket here. $10.95 plus shipping for that one. And we had one of the N&M ornaments head out of here. I don't know if it was this particular one. I have a feeling it was a red one. Or one with the package. But went out to Brian and Gabrielle Klaus. Brian is a tremendous supporter of all kinds of folks and charities, and is always doing some wonderful stuff. And so it's a 50-50 split. So St. Jude is getting half of that money right from eBay. Brian, thank you so much. If you ever see that red Model A wheel out there, that's from Brian, and it is got a centerpiece in the middle of the new SupplyHut. Thank you, Brian. And this Jack-in-the-Box ornament, this is for Pepe Le Pew again, if you remember that from not too long ago. A little Christmas ornament right there. It's kind of like the antenna toppers that they used to give away there. And let's see here. My 11-year-old son's new store, Wild Man Wallace. Very, very cool. I like it. And should look great on your tree. And I hope you enjoy it. All right, y'all, I got a ton of shipping to do out there. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope your sales are going well as you get ready for the holiday season here. Thanksgiving's right around the corner. Have a couple little surprises up our sleeve here as we head into the holidays. Thank y'all for joining us as always. And I can't wait to see you next time.